right, hey guys, Scott here from the Mental Metal channel and mentalmetaldetecting.com. And I got Rocky in the garage, so he may make some noise. Just want to give you a forewarning here. I got the Equinox 800. Yes, the 800 has made its debut back on the channel. We've done a lot of videos on the 800 over the years, and it's a great machine. It still is a great machine. The 800 is still a very good machine and used by many, many people out there with great success. There were some water issues with it, obviously, in the past. The Equinox 900 has now come out as its replacement. It's a very good machine as well. But I did have a request from one of my Patreon members, and by the way, if you're not a member of my Patreon group, you should go over there and check it out and consider joining, because these ideas come from a lot of my Patreon members, and we turn these into videos. So the question asked over there whether or not I wanted to, I asked the question whether or not folks wanted me to run a gold ring test on the 800, just to give people, an idea what rings show up on the VDI scale. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take a bunch of rings. I got probably 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, about 12 or so rings here. Some are gold, some are silver. Just kind of getting you ready for the spring. Spring is here if you haven't been out yet. The weather's just about right. If it isn't, if you haven't been out, you probably should consider getting out there, since it's everything's thawing out. Everything has thawed out for the most part here on the East Coast. I know some of you guys in the Midwest are still struggling with some snow and some freezing temperatures, but don't worry. Your time is coming. Trust me, you'll be out there soon enough. But so I had a request to do the 800 today to show the VDIs for the rings and so forth, mostly gold. I want to go over those. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go through each of the programs, search programs here in the Equinox 800, and really get you ready for that, but also get you ready for what, the beach and stuff like that. So you might be surprised at some of these numbers that show up on the Equinox 800 here, and as far as the rings go. We'll start with the obvious, the gold rings first, and then we'll just kind of jump around to some of the other loose ends. I have a couple bracelets as well we'll throw in there. So let's get started here. I have taken off the coil, put it on a piece of foam so it's up in the air, so it's give me a better test result here. Now we are in the garage. There is EMI in my garage, and I just want to caveat that. I have reset the machine to factory default, so I'm not doing anything crazy as far as any special programs. It is all factory. So start with that and then take it with a grain of salt, all right? When you get out there and you find rings, they may be a little bit different, the numbers, depending on the depth and things. You have to also take this test with a grain of salt. Just showing you the numbers and what they could be, all right? So don't rub me in the comments about how these things aren't accurate. I know they aren't accurate, but they do give you a good idea and what to look for. All right, so all that aside, let's get going here. So I got a bunch of rings here. Let's just start with a 14 karat ring. We are in Park 1. I'm going to skip around pretty quickly here through all these programs. I'm not going to draw this video out too long. Here's a 14 karat My Wedding Band gold ring that's showing up 17 solid. So we'll put that aside. Here is another 14 karat band, wedding band, white gold this time. See the difference? 13. Now remember, the VDI scale on the Equinox 800 is way different than the 900. The 900 goes up to 99, whereas I think the Equinox 800 goes up to 49, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. It's been a while. Here is a 10 karat gold ring with some diamonds in it. Very, very nice ring I found last year. Look how low that is. 7. 6, 7. And let's go to it. This one is a 14 karat gold ring with 10 karat white gold as well, or it's 14 karat white gold and a 10 karat band itself. Again, we're on the 9, runner 9 on the VDI scale. Here's a really super fragile, beautiful ring, 14 karat gold ring, rubies and diamonds in it. This is one of my best rings ever found. Look how low that rings. So if you guys aren't digging those low numbers, especially out on the beach, whew, you're missing some stuff. All right, and then believe it or not, I just found this one on the beach the other day. It's a silver 925 ring. Even though it doesn't look like it's silver, but it actually is. I don't know how they got the color the way they did, but it's marked 925. So let's go over that. Look at that, 27, 26. Here's another 925 diamond silver ring. 22, 23. Another small little navy ring here, anchor ring, silver. 22, 21. Here's a very, very old, probably 1800s ring, maybe early 1900s ring, solid silver. Listen to that. That's amazing. And then you have a couple tungsten rings here. Just want to show these as well because, you will dig these. 19. Here's another one, a big fat one. 2021. And let's do the bracelet. So here's a silver 925 bracelet. I'll swing it like this across the coil first to give you an idea what you might not hear or how it might hear on Equinox. So it's jumpy, 50, 15, 16. Then I'll bunch it up in my hands because sometimes you'll find them that way too. So they're jumping around a little bit. So that's one thing to keep in mind when you're looking for bracelets, or you may come across a bracelet, especially on the beach. Dig those signals that break up a little bit. Here's a 14 karat bracelet found last year. Notice how I'm going across the coil. No, you don't hear it. Interesting. I'll bunch up in my hand and see if it registers. Nothing. So that may change when we get to the beach program, so just keep that in mind. Park 2, if you change it to Park 2, we'll try the bracelets first, see if it matters. Park 2 is actually more for jewelry, smaller items, and things like that. So maybe the bracelet will show up now. Let's see. See, it's coming in a little bit better. So you hear the 1 and 2 scatter a little bit. I'll ball it up in my hand and run across. So it does a little better. So that just goes to prove there that Park 2 is meant for smaller jewelry and jewelry itself in general. It'll find all the other things too, but here's a silver bracelet. Yeah, it's not going to have any problem finding that one. I'll ball it up in my hand too. But it's jumping around, so just keep that in mind with these bracelets. For the rings, let's do the silver rings. Yeah, no doubt. Another silver ring. There's that gold silver ring. Here's the other silver ring I got, the smaller one, the anchor. And then we'll do the tungsten. So the number is about the same. And then we'll go do the gold. Here's the super nice gold ruby ring. 1 and 2. I bet you if you didn't dig that, you're probably kicking yourself in the butt right now. Not all these are going to be 1 and 2s are going to be gold rings though, by the way. So just keep that in mind. 14 karat, 10 karat ring. 9, 10. Here's 10 karat ring. Diamonds. 6, 7. Here is a white 14 karat gold ring. 13. Here's my 14 karat wedding band. So there you go. Now let's just go over to, I don't know if a lot of people are going to hunt in field for gold, but we'll try it. Let's just start with the bracelets again, see if the field picks up the bracelets. Here's a silver bracelet. Oh yeah, no problem at all with that. Let's do it all balled up. No problem there. How about the 14 karat bracelet? Not much there. Even if you balled up your hand, maybe a little chirp here and there. Nope. So just keep in mind, relics are not made for, the field is not made for jewelry per se. Now you will get these gold rings, I would think. That's my 14 karat wedding band. Here's another 14 karat white gold. Here is the 10 karat diamond. So it's picking up all the gold rings. Here's the 14 karat and 10 karat gold ring. No problem there. Here is the ruby gold 14 karat. That one's having some trouble. Silver, no problem with that. My other silver ring here. No problem with that. 925 silver fake diamond ring. No issues there. Solid silver or silver, silver anchor ring here. No problem there. And you got your tungsten rings. So it's going to find all those. No problem at all. Let's go to field 2. See if there's any difference. We'll start with the gold rings. Here's the ruby 14 karat gold ring. Nothing. Well, you get a little bit of chirp here and there. 14K, 10 karat K ring. Yep, no problem. 14 karat white gold. No problem. 10 karat gold. No problem. My 14 karat wedding band. No issues. How about the bracelets, the 925? Yep, picks that one up. How about the 14 karat bracelet? So it gets it a little bit, but it's not that great. It's a little better than field 1, but I wouldn't bank on it, so just keep in mind. Let's go over to, this is probably one you guys are all going to want to know about, Beach 1. All right, let's try the bracelets first. Here's the gold 14 karat bracelet. Nope, nothing. Balled up in my hand. Maybe a little bit. Barely noticeable. How about the silver? We'll hear the silver. How about balled up in my hand? So to get the silver stuff, the gold, we'll go to the beach 2 here in a minute, but here's the gold rings. My wedding band, no problem at all. 10 karat diamond ring. No issue there. 14 karat and 10 karat diamonds. Diamond gold ring. 14 karat white gold. And then my ruby diamond ring here. 1 and 2, same thing. So it's going to get the silver rings. I'm not going to show you that. Let's go to beach 2, and we'll do the bracelets. Again, here's a silver bracelet, 925. No issues with that. No issues with that. How about the 14 karat bracelet? So those bracelets are tough on this machine. Yeah, won't even hear it balled up in your hand. So now, could you make it sound better? Could you try to make it come in when changing some of the default settings? Sure, I'm sure we could mess with it a bit, and there's probably some beach settings out there that somebody has for the Equinox that might make these things come out. These are all the default settings, folks. I'm just running through. The gold ring, the ruby red gold ring, 14 karat. 1 and 2, just like it was before. 14 karat white gold. 13. Here's my wedding band, 14 karat. No issues there. Here's the 14 karat, 10 karat ring. 9. And then here's the 10 karat gold ring. We'll go through the silver ones. Here's an anchor silver ring. 925 fake diamond. Here's the gold looking silver ring. Here's the old silver ring. So tungsten, big fat tungsten ring. The other tungsten ring I got. So there you go. Those are some of the rings. Just to give you an idea what you're up against on the Equinox 800. There's probably a million of these videos out there. Again, this is all based on the defaults. I did a factory reset in this machine and just gave it to you as the factory would give it to you. There's probably some things out there, some settings out there people have used for the beach that may give you a better response for these rings, or maybe not. I don't know. I used the Equinox quite a bit on the beach. When I went to the beach, I had no problem with it. Found lots of rings, better than I ever have with any other machine up until I got the Deus and I got the Manticore. So it is a tried and true tested on the beach. Those bracelets are tough for any machine, so don't think that, oh gosh, it doesn't get the bracelets. You try them on any machine. The bracelets are hard, my friends. They are hard to get. So you just have to get lucky and catch the clasp or catch something that's more solid than the chain itself. The chain's what's hard to detect. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. I hope this answered one of my Patreon questions that I had over there. And if it did, leave a comment, drop me a line here and tell me what you thought. And if you're looking for an 800, you can still get them. There's plenty of them out there. You can get them for Fort Bedford metal detectors. Look them up. I'm sure they still have a bunch and they can get rid of for you. Gladly sell you one or whatever. But if you're looking for a 900, they also have them. The 900 is, in my opinion, a better machine. They've improved a lot of stuff that was in the 800. They made it, they improved the waterproofing, housing. They gave it a carbon fiber shaft. You can use all the old coils for the 800 on the 900, as well as the Coiltech coils work on the 900. So the 900 is, in my opinion, a better overall machine than I believe what the Equinox 800 should have been. So check it out. If you want one of those machines, like I said, go out to FortBedfordMetalDetectors.com and reach out to John and Zach, and I'm sure they'll take care of you. All right, that's it for me today. Don't forget to check out my Patreon group. And if you're interested in joining, please join and support the channel. If you're not into Patreon, you can join our YouTube memberships and be part of the Mental Metal Alliance. And that's open for joining as well. So check it out. That's it for me today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in another Mental Metal video. Thanks for watching.